There, I started the broadcast.
Thank you.
Well, see, I didn't know if he was still working with you on your thing. Forgot my vapor in the kitchen. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Shit. Alright, so I just started it. I'm just waiting for it to load in, so you better hurry up, G. Right. Oh, I also added another console that brings extra speed. And it was the, I don't know if it actually is on here yet. Shit. Yeah. Right. Oh, I also got Glorious Charge. I just got that. Yes, honey. Oh, seriously? He's gonna go into Cloak. One of our buddies, or one of my buddies.
Warning, ship is under attack. Warning.
Dee 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 dee. Oh, this is gonna suck on his side. Yes, honey! Because I wanted some! It's my best bud's daughter. She was asking me something. I mean, he hasn't done any, he's only doing the temporary hit points. He's not, like I'm all white, he's just now got me to my green, and now I'm right back up to 100 now, okay. Oh, I took his shield down. Shit. Dadgummit, I couldn't turn fast enough. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. I'm hitting him hard. That's some nasty stuff. Oh, dude, I'm hitting him with some stuff. This is, and he's got ads all over the place trying to get me. I don't even know the guy's name. I let you jump. Ooh. That's just nasty, bro. I mean, like, neither one of us are really killing each other. Alright. 50%. Bro, Cheeky, you're missing it, bro. This is a dadgum good battle. I thought it would have been... I thought I was going to get smashed. And I'm proccing everything to where I need to. Like I'm destroying his ads pretty quick while he's trying to attack. What's that? Okay. Dee. Back into my Alachi jump. So now I just did my mirror thing while my swarm is attacking them. Now I'm going back out. Dude, this is one of them things that's gonna take so long. Like I don't think I've ever PvP'd this guy.
Hey Mel, is that a PvP or a PvE ship you're putting up the stats to there? The tank stats. Okay. I don't PvP myself, but I often say PvP is like fighting a James Bond villain. PvE is like fighting a zombie horde, you know?
You're right.
And I don't PvP myself. I don't, and I don't hold it against anybody who PvPs. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my style of gameplay. It's not really what I do. Yeah, I know what you mean. A lot of people try to make up for the fact that they're losers in real life by trying to be something on a free video game.
Exactly.
I measure my success on this game by how much fun I have doing it.
Amen.
And yeah, and as far as, you know, being competitive, I understand that, but I look at it from a martial artist's point of view. If you're better than me, I want to learn from you. If you're not as good for me, I want to teach you. It's that simple.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah. 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 Exactly.
Amen.
Yeah. Well, I see it. If you're not having fun on this game, if it's pissing you off, you're doing it wrong.
Exactly. See,
I come here to have a good time, and that, if they want to act like, I'm just like you, if they want to act like 2-year-olds, that's their business, and they can go do it somewhere else.
Look.
It's...
Grow the fuck up and have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. They would rather deny being wrong than learn to be right. Yeah, I see it all the time.
Amen.
Yeah. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Yep.
Okay, where the heck is he?
Yeah, anybody thinks they know everything never learns anything.
Amen. Hey. So did you guys see the stats I showed you, the scoreboard? Well, no. I sent a picture in for the group chat. That's better than what I thought I was gonna do. Like, I don't know where he is right now.
Yeah.
Like, I've done... No, I mean, I don't know, because, like, I haven't seen him for the last 5 minutes. And he... Oh, dude, like, nobody's killed anybody, but I've got more damage done and more healing done. I mean, like... Oh, look.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, he tagged me. He got me, like, down to 40%. But as soon as he did that, I went to my Lachi Writ. As soon as I did that, I bombarded him with a whole bunch of crap. And I was healing. I went back up to 100%, and he's like, oh, man. And then I would get him down to 60%. Like, we're evenly matched on this level, I would have to say. Like, Cause me and him would get him that we'd get each other down, and then we'd heal right back up. So I'm like, okay, I got some work to do.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Oh, you talking about the Alachi, what's he, okay, so I've got one of my Alachi, disruptors, dual beam banks. I've got it, epicked out. I've got another one, I've got, ultra rare, and then the other one, two, I've got, very rare. Right, but you gotta get the ship first, right? Right. Yeah, I'm not there yet because I only got 461. Getting there. Bro, you ain't lying, cause like, I'm getting out of this. I can't find this dude. I'm not gonna keep waiting for this dude. Like, I don't know if he's hiding, just waiting until I leave or what. But that was a good freaking battle, though. Just making sure you're okay. Well, honey, you gotta wait until Mama gets home. The food. I'm using my wake up drink. From Dunkin' Donuts. Hold on.
I got time for one. Yeah, no problem. Take it easy.
Coffee is done. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Oh, fuck yeah. Like, if I would have took the ship I had when I went up against you, I would have died like 5 seconds into it. Like, extremely quick. But in the same thing, too, when I did my upgrade on my weapons, and then, like, I'm sure if I would have took my Alachi beams, I probably would have done a little bit more damage, just because they're all Epic 15.
By the way, a little off topic. Which armada are you guys in? Okay.
Alright, sorry about that.
I was over there for a little while, but not now. No, I was in Kill It With Fire Armada for a while.
I know, I've heard of Kill It With Fire.
Yeah, it's Tiggercat's Armada fleet.
Yeah, see, like, Dead Tide, which is the fleet I'm in.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's the fleet that me, Cheeky, Saber, and a couple others started. But, and it's a fleet that I still currently take care of. But anyways, we are with the Reapers Armada.
That's right, that's where we met at.
Yeah.
I was in Stellar Force.
Remember, because we had I had an issue with who did I have an issue with? Oh, I had an issue with not really an issue. I just had kind of a bad thing with Reaper Nico, because I didn't like one of his comments that he had put. Did Cheek step out?
Yeah, he left.
Okay. Oh, that's right, that's right. Damn it. Oh, I just sold something, by the way.
Cool.
Let me see how much I sell for. All I know is that as I seen it, I seen it pop up for, I think it was 5 mil. Yep,
Cool.
I ended up selling. I ended up selling one of my, yeah, it was one of my, yeah, I ended up selling one of my officers that I had put on. I put it on there for like 5 mil.
Okay.
So heck yeah. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Anytime I make good money, I'm good.
Yeah. But yeah, Reaper and Tiggercat go way back. Tigger at one point even offered Reaper a spot in his armada, but Reaper's got his own armada going.
Yeah, well,
So that didn't work
Reaper,
out.
yeah, see, the only problem with Reaper now is I love Reaper to death. I mean, the Reapers and everybody in there has helped the fleet out so much. He's kind of getting burnt out of it again, so he's playing another game and stepping away from STO. Like, I did
Talking
that
about-
for...
Talking about Dragon Lone Star?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing, like, a couple months ago. Like, right after we got into Reaper's Armada, I had stepped out for a little bit and asked the other guys to kind of take over on the fleet for a little bit, because I was getting burnt out, getting aggravated, because
Yeah.
it's pretty bad when I gotta ask our Armada to help us versus our fleet members.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start going.
Yep.
Our fleet's at level 18 right now. As of in 17 hours, our fleet level will be a level 20. And then that's
Yeah, I
when
think I
things
remember when you guys joined the Reaper's Armada. I was
We
still
were
in
like
Stellar
11.
Force at the time.
Yeah, we were like a
Yeah.
level 7.
Matter of fact, I might even be on your leaderboard somewhere.
Yeah, actually you are. And I was, at first I thought you were in our fleet, so I was trying to find you and give you a promotion or give you some kind of promotional thing, but I'm like, wait a minute, he's not in our fleet.
Yeah. No, I got so many tunes. I've been in fleets and armadas all over the place, and I've been around and known a lot of people, and sometimes I can't even keep up with who's who anymore.
See, the one thing that's getting on my nerves. Okay, I was gone for 2 months, like for Starbase. I was number 1. There's someone that's above me now, and he's not even in our fleet. That's what pisses me off. Everybody
Yeah, it
else,
happens.
and like
Well, the
I'm
thing is,
still,
people not in your fleet, they can't see your leaderboards. They can see your the stuff they can donate to, but they have no idea unless you send them a screenshot where they are on your leaderboards.
What I mean, what gets me is the guys that are in our fleet are not donating. Like Doc Captain, he's not in our fleet, yet he's donated, and he's number 2 in the embassy, right above me. And like I was gone for legit 2 months, not playing any STO, and I'm 3rd in the colony. 5th or 6th in the lithium mines. I'm like, I'm still up there above everybody, and I'm like, God, you guys, and I've left messages on our thing, like, invite people to the fleet, donate, be active.
Yeah, well, my fleet has 3 members, me, myself, and I. Well, I'm not trying to build it. It's level 11 right now. I'm not trying to build a fleet. I'm not trying to get it anywhere. All I wanted was my fleet tag name above my head, and I was just tired of donating to everybody else's fleet and then leaving, because as soon as you move on, leave their fleet or whatever, they don't want to be your friend anymore.
And you lose everything that you worked so hard to get.
Yeah, and it was all for nothing. And I've bought everything I'm going to need out of fleet stores. I've got a total of 9 different tunes that are completely epiced out, or have full epic ships, epic ready, all that good stuff. I don't need fleet stores anymore, and even if I did, all I got to do is keep my stores stocked. I know enough people in enough high-level fleets, I can get an invite to a store pretty easy.
See,
so
I
just to avoid all the drama, all the headaches, all the bullshit, I just put all my tunes in one fleet, and here I am.
Exactly. Like right now, I need to get to a colony world so I can get a warp core, a fleet warp core. Let me see, which one was it?
Well, if you've got your, let me switch tunes right quick. If you've got your stores stocked, I can invite you to the colony world.
How would I know if I got my store stocked?
Go to provisions. Look and see if they're there.
Okay, so I go to fleet holdings and then go to provisions.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, like, okay, so like everybody who accepts our invite, like I've had a few that come in and be like, hey, when can we get a fleet ship? And I'm like, well, we got to build up Starbase.
Yeah.
All right, so
yeah, that's one thing you can't get with an invite. You've got to be in the fleet to get a fleet ship.
Well, yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, so what provisions do I need anyways?
Uh,
Have some, or we have some, like, um, let me see.
I'll tell you what, let me just invite you over there and just see if you can buy it. I'll transwarp over there now.
Okay, because, Jesus. It's a fleet, elite fleet, it's not the proto matter one. Which one was it, Mel?
Deflector?
No, it's a warp core I need, but, oh, it's a, W to S. Or S to W.
Okay, it's...
Yeah, A to W.
Okay. Alright, now it's probably going to blue screen both of us as we try to get there. Did they? Okay. Cool, I hadn't been here in a while.
Okay, so the colony moral fleet provisions, I've got 3, so I've got enough to get 1.
Alright. I'm loading up on it now. Yeah, this is the only Federation tune I've got that's still in somebody else's fleet. It's in the Dark Knights of Chimera.
And what's the bad thing is I did have a alt in the Reapers, but I took him out because it was my main. The same one that I'm going there now, going to a fleet thing with now.
And I think I have the rank to be able to invite you over here. I should have double checked that before I got here.
Yeah. And to help other people out.
Alright, you should have an invite. There you are.
Alright, there you are.
Yeah.
Buck Rogers, that's right.
Yeah. He's my newest tune, by the way.
No kidding. Excuse me. Right, okay, so... So,
Yeah. You're either a member or you're not. Yeah.
okay. Hold on real quick because I don't want to waste too much time here. You said A to W, A cap, AMP, or what exactly is it? I know it's the Elite Fleet. Is it the Isolated Protomatter Warp Core? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry I was interrupting. I just didn't want to.
Yeah, he's standing right here at the counter.
Plus, I didn't want to take a whole long time of our buddy's time either.
That's okay. Actually, I can go ahead and leave now that you're here. I don't have to be here anymore. I just got to be here to invite.
Okay, so it won't kick me out when you leave?
I don't think I'll go ahead and stay just in case, but
Yeah.
So that's what I thought. So it's this one right here. Uh, 66 power transfer. Yep, that's it. I think so. I just sent you a screenshot. Because I'm just trying to make sure, because I don't want to waste our provisions either. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sweetheart. Nice. Alright. Alright, now let me put that on. Now all I gotta do is get the stuff to, Alright. Now all I gotta do is get the stuff that I need to, upgrade it. That's gonna take a while. Well, that's what I mean, because I don't have that much dilithium with. I think I only have 32. Yeah, I only got 20,000 refined dilithium now.
You got any keys?
Negative.
You gonna say I still got some Dominion Cardassian lock boxes I could give you. I got some nice upgrades come out of them.
Yeah, and I only got 770,000.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste it on that then, because you got to open at least 10 boxes to get enough to really do something good. All right.
Yeah, because I remember, because I opened a whole bunch of them up. And there's one thing that actually gives, like 100%. I don't know where I got it or where you get it from, but it takes one of your things and brings it all the way from, it could be rank 1 all the way to epic 15.
Oh, ultimate tech upgrades.
That one.
Yeah, you get them in the C-store every so often. They'll go on sale. They'll be part of a master key ring. It'll come with 20 keys. It costs about $20, depending on whether or not it's on sale to get one.
Right.
But you get that and 20 keys, so it's worth getting. Yeah, I use it every time those show up. Every payday, I tend to put a certain amount of money on my PlayStation, and anytime those things show up on sale, I grab them.
Exactly, and like, I'm not gonna lie, I put over $100 into this game within the last 3 days.
Oh, hell. I put all kinds of money into these games. The way I look at it is, what do you spend your money on? I've taken the family out to eat before and spent $200 on one damn meal.
Yeah.
And then I've got a co-worker, I always use this example. This guy smokes 2 packs of cigarettes a day and drinks at least 4 cases of beer a week. I guarantee you I don't come close to spending on video games what he spends killing himself.
I mean, look,
And
I
I gotta-
smoke too, but I've actually slacked off on smoking quite a bit. I still smoke my vapor.
Yep.
I ain't gonna, you know.
But yeah, look at the money you spend on that. So, you know, if you're having a good time, if it's occupying your time, if you're enjoying yourself, there's no, you know, people will say all the time, I ain't spending no money on a free video game. To which I say, you're welcome. If some of us don't spend some money, they're not going to keep this game up.
Exactly.
Just like anybody else. And again, you know, what do you spend your money on? Do you eat out all the time? Do you drive a faster car than what you actually need? Do you buy high-dollar clothes? You know, everybody spends their money on something that makes them happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would hate to. I've been playing this, I think, about
3 years. I shudder to think how much money I've spent on it, but I don't believe I've wasted any. I had a good time, enjoyed myself, and still less than another co-worker of mine. Him and his brother are into hot rods, and they spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on those cars just to take them down to the racetrack and blow them up or wreck them. Like, okay.
Yeah.
They enjoy themselves. It's what they love. So no problem. But yeah, I guarantee you they spend more on that than I spend on video games. And I'm sitting here on the couch.
Right.
So, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here.
Well, like I said, are you leaving chat or just here?
I'm just leaving the colony world.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaving that too.
Can't remember what all this tune has to do, or the
Right.
problem with having this whole stack of tunes is remembering which one's doing what and still has to do that.
I wish this thing would tell me who's actually in my live. It doesn't tell me that. Or I don't even know how to find out that. Alright.
Oh, me? I have gotten 2 promo ships since I've been playing, and I gave them both away. I didn't want them more than what I already had, and I knew the people I gave them to would get more out of them. These are people that had no money, on disability, that kind of thing, who never could afford to buy keys or anything else, and really dreamed of having an Enterprise J, and then the other one was the Flight Deck Enterprise, the Disco, I guess.
Can I ask you, who did you give, if it's not too much of a question to ask, who did you get the Enterprise J to?
That Mystic, the leader of Stellar Force.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Never mind then. I'm good. I thought you might have gave it to some, there was one that, used to bug everybody about...
Oh, no, these are people I know really, really well. I'm not just going to hand stuff out to nobody. But the way I look at it, I wasn't trying to get a promo ship when I opened the stuff I opened to get them. And, you know, for what I could have sold them for in-game money, but what was I really going to get out of that? Or I could make somebody's day, make them really happy, really help them out. And, you know, ever so often you look at what it's worth to you and what it would be worth to help somebody out. So, I don't need 1.5 billion energy credits, and that ship, you know, the ships would have been nice, but they would have just ended up being another one in there. So, help somebody out. Oh yeah, watched the whole series. I thought it was alright myself. Definitely a different spin. Yeah. Yeah. And he's in a completely different situation, so you get a lot more character development and other things. You know, instead of having everything at his fingertips, he's having to work for the stuff he's doing. You know, he doesn't have a whole Enterprise crew and all of Starfleet behind him. He's really got to dig down deep, and he's, you know, stepping up to it. So and especially being as old as he is. So it's not my favorite series of all time, but it was definitely worth watching. That new captain they brought on, he's definitely an interesting character. That Rios, I kind of like him.
Alright. Hold on a second, I gotta see this. Alright. I'm back, guys. I was,
Welcome back.
so I figured out what I'm gonna do.
Cool.
I kind of did something a little sneaky with my wife, and I dealt with a little butt chewing for about 5 minutes, and she said, well, that's it. I'm like, yes, ma'am. I dare not say no, ma'am, with that to her.
Yeah.
Especially if I ever want to get any ever again.
Yeah. Particular way you got to deal with wives. You got to make sure they get what they want, so they'll let you have what you want.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I told her, I said, babe, I'll put it back in the account because, you know, I drive for Instacart, like, so I get money like, all day, every day. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to work tomorrow, but
I'll go back to work tomorrow.
well, you know, because
I work a 4 on and 2 off schedule, so my days off always rotate around.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Every so often I get a weekend.
Oh, I bet that's really good.
Oh yeah. It's not a bad schedule. Technically, you're off a third of the time. That's hard to
Finally got it.
hard to
Okay,
get too upset about.
I got it. I finally got it epiced out.
Cool.
So that gives me, yeah, the A to W and W to S. Oh yeah. Now I need to see if I can upgrade, see if I got enough to upgrade the rest of these weapons a little bit. I'm gonna do it one at a time. Actually, you know what? I need to do the one that's already ultra rare. Where'd it go? I lost it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Ah, there it is at the bottom.
Hey Mel, I was going to ask you, we're both running cannons on these Defiance. I have heard people argue back and forth about the singles and doubles. What's your take on it? See, I've got some that run the single, some that run the dual, and really when it comes down to it, for me, depending on how I built the ship around them, they work. And my only problem with dual cannons or the dual heavies, either one, if you put it on something, you better have a good turning arc, because if your target is not in your firing arc, your damage per second is 0. So I won't put them on anything that has less than a 23 turn rate. And a whole lot of control expertise, because they start grabbing you with them tractor beams and you can't spin around and get your guns on them. That's a problem. But myself, you know, I have had people tell me, you're an idiot if you run dual cannons, and I've had them say, you're wasting your slots if you run single cannons, and they come up with these different arguments that sometimes make sense and sometimes don't. But the fact is, I've had good luck with both of them, you know, depending on the build.
Well, see, and here's my take on it. It's all about preference. It's whatever you feel. I mean, it's part preference and part what actually works.
Yeah, practical application.
Thank you. Well, at least you know what I meant.
Yeah, well, a couple of guys didn't understand. I was talking to some time ago. They were bitching about this dude. They helped him build a PvP ship that was like theirs, and they set it all completely up for him. And then he started talking about how it wasn't working for him, and then he started making changes, and they said, well, you're changing it up, so it's not going to... And what they didn't realize was, you built your ship for him. He doesn't play the way you play.
Exactly.
And you built your ship, and you gave it to somebody else, and it doesn't match his play style. So in an attempt to make that ship match his play style, he started making changes that changes he made wouldn't work on the ship you built. And they just couldn't get it. Couldn't get it that somebody else plays differently than, you know.
Than they do.
Yeah, same guy told me one time he would never waste an RCS console on a escort.
Shoot, I used to have like 3 or 4 of them on.
I put them on there because, like I said, you need the turn rate. But he didn't run his escorts with cannons. He ran them with beams, and his deal was broadsiding. He wasn't big on turning. He would run on the outside of the battlefield and kind of circle. And when he started getting in trouble, he would kind of circle out. He could get away from trouble really quick. And I flat told him, man, I've got a smash mouth style. I don't play the way you play. I fly my ship like a fighter. You're looking at a naval engagement. I'm looking at a dogfight.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, I just got an epic token.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay,
yeah.
So,
yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
So if you don't mind me asking,
long ago, beam fire at will is not my friend. I don't run it. I run beam overload, but I don't run fire at will, primarily for that reason. And there's a couple others, but either way, it's not a bad thing, but it doesn't work for me the way I play.
So if you don't mind me asking, which one's the best ship to use?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you, and let me just ask this, in your expert opinions, on the Phoenix Prize Pack epic tokens, which ship would you prefer? Because there was a couple of them I was interested in, like the escort, like the let me see.
I would look at the traits and the consoles and look at which one of those work best for you.
Well, I mean, like I said, I can't. Obviously, I can't see it from here because it doesn't.
But no, look them up online. Go to Gamepedia.
Okay.
And I ended up getting the. Oh hell! What was the name of that damn thing?
I would love to get one that has another...
I didn't even like the ship. I just got the trait.
Like... Okay, let me see.
But, you know, it's almost like saying, which is better, an M1 Abrams tank or an F-16 fighter jet? Well,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Good point. Good point.
you know, you're comparing a sniper rifle to a shotgun, and you know,
Or to a cannon.
yeah, both very useful, but hardly interchangeable.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright, I picked the one I want.
Oh, every one of my tunes ended up with the damn Defiant. I mean, they've all got their primary ships, but every one of them. And it's not because the Defiant is the best ship in the game. It's because it's the one I have the most fun flying around and doing stuff with.
Right, like my favorite ship that I've got right now, and Mel knows what it is. It's the and it's my favorite one I have so far, and that's the Pilot Escort Science version. I have the I do, however,
Icarus,
have
right? Or Icarus or Icarus, however you pronounce it. Is that the name of it?
No. The ship that I actually am running right now is it's just a pilot is a science pilot escort.
Let me. What was that?
Here, I'll send you a picture, thing of it. And I'm gonna open that new ship I just got and see what it is. Okay, so now I gotta go to Space Dock and, and dry dock one of my ships. Right.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Let me see. Oh, I also have the it's called the USS Kroger, but it's the Interceptor. It's the D Norris class Bajoran Interceptor. That's
the Bajoran Interceptor. It's a good one.
Yeah. I also have the Kevin Timeline Dreadnought. The only fleet ship I have the Alachi, Fleet Alachi Warbird battlecruiser. Okay, now I can. Holy crap! Do I really have 17? I didn't. When did I get that? I have 17 active ships I can get. Alright, so now I gotta name it. Holy crap, that's an ugly looking ship.
Yeah.
That's a really ugly ship.
Yeah. Right. Here you go. This is what I meant when I said Icarus class. Oh yeah, I don't even try to butcher that name by saying it. Yeah. Yeah, Alal, Alal, Alal. Yeah, it's. I guess it depends on what your native language is, how they would spell it or pronounce it in that one. It's like a Mexican would not pronounce a name the same as a Russian would. And who's right? Well, whoever's name it is, I guess. It's like my last name, McLean. If you look through a phone book, it is spelt several different ways, but it's always the same name. The reason for that is because the illiteracy of a lot of the McLeans that immigrated to the Well, that's a foregone conclusion. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, I think my Tetrion build runs that diffusive Tetrion. I'd have to look. Yeah, he was talking about setting up those cannons where they were all together and then putting the torpedoes to the far right. I did the same thing on my old cannon builds for the same reason. But with these single cannons, they're constantly firing anyway, and I fired the torpedoes manually, so no matter where they were at, they were going to get in the way anyway. So I spaced them out. One the other on these front builds. I've got one build where that torpedo's on the back, but I always run the same sets for the bonuses, the isolytic and the gravimetric sets. They're two of my least favorite torpedoes, but they're on there because of the set bonuses. A whole lot of torpedoes I would rather run, but, you know, that's another discussion you hear a lot about. Do you want your one particular weapon that does so good, or are you going after the set? And I go back and forth with that argument myself. Yeah, I've got it on one of mine. It's a good set. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the Protonic Arsenal, I run it too. Yeah, the Protonic Arsenal and the Counter Command Ordnance set, I'm running all 3 and all 4 of each of those on one of my builds. It's my Disruptor build. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep. That's exactly how I do it. Here you go. Can't remember who it was that originally gave me that advice. It was almost word for word what you just said. I think it was Joe over in the 81st. Yeah, it's one of my favorite ships right there. Yep.
Yeah, so that's the only bad thing about the ship. It's not a pilot ship, so I'm trying to figure something out with that. It's the one I just sent you a picture of. So I'm trying to... I don't... Oh, it's a Platonic tactical bridge officer. It's like 3 little circles connected. Oh, it's intelligence. Right. So I'm just trying to figure out, because of the way the remember how we set up my one stuff to fit the pilot escort with the pilot abilities. This didn't have that pilot thing, so the pilot skill tree is not going to work for this. The pilot ability. Okay, so let's see. I got intelligent officer as number 2 as my secondary. Okay. Alright, so let me see. By the way, I still got my share play up. Because I don't see, because now I've got to go back and buy more manuals. And like I said, I'm just kind of testing this out because I want to see what it does and how fast it is. I was just pretty much saying that there's no tactical or no pilot abilities for this ship. Oh yeah, the Apache jump. I mean, I still have the Apache jump, but I can lay down probes. This ship actually doesn't look all that bad.
Well, gentlemen, it's been an honor. Thanks for the invite, but it's starting to get late on me. I'm going to have to get on out of here.
Alright, man. Thanks for jumping on with me.
Yeah, no
with
problem.
Us.
We'll get back together again sometime and do something even if it's wrong.
Hey, I like
It'll
that.
probably be wrong.
I have fun with that sort of stuff.
Indeed. All right, gentlemen, stay cool. We'll catch you later.
Stay classy. Alright, let's see. I just don't want to change everything up just to match this ship, especially since we worked so hard to get it to where it was. Which, I mean, that's what I did, so I just need to, obviously to make the ship a little bit faster, I need, like, either attack a pattern Omega or Beta, which both of them are on, actually. And then I got Tactical Team 2, Beam Overload 1-on-1, and then I've got Beam Overload 3. And then I am going to put torpedo yield because I am carrying a torpedo. Now I just need to fix this this other crap I got on here. So oh, there it is. Structural integrity collapse. Overload integrity field 3. Expand shield 2. Emergency to power engines 3. Let me see. There's what I needed. Engineering team 2. energy or emergency power to weapons. Now if I can just fix this third one, directed energy, alright. I'm in order, so. Well, like, right, I'll tell you what time it is now. Right now, the time is 8:56. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Yeah, because I gotta pick up the wife at 7, so.
I'm not picking up any House Mokai ships on the sensors, though. If they're here, they're.
Alright, no problem, bud.
Good wake up.
Sorry.
Take them.
The Carter is ready to assist you.
Lead the way. Sure God will follow. Reading a single Ferengi vessel.
Leaving up on their ship for salvage. How do we under cloak?
Modron got a Trojan to come all the way up here? Almost impressed. Bad news, the Ferengi managed to harvest a spore colony from the asteroid before we arrived. It's not more than enough to make our lives difficult. The Ferengi... We've got...
Unless you want to be our next hunt, you'll be over the wall.
Does anyone ever want to be hunted by Hirogen? I'm curious.
Rear shield
getting ready to take it to her now. Okay. Alright, thank you, Mama.